Bitcoin, wow, we got quite a dip over the last couple of days. It's going to be interesting to see where price goes from here. All right, everybody's been bullish with with halving having passed a couple of weeks ago, thinking that price is going higher. That hasn't happened, not this time. And this was actually something I mentioned, that there's a very good chance that the ETF, the halving, all of that, it's been priced in. We don't usually get the pump that we did this time prior to the halving event. So it was definitely something to consider. But yeah, I've been, for anyone who's been following knows that I've been trading this range from the end of February. Haven't really been bullish or bearish for the most part. I've just been trading the range, looking to short the highs at 72,000 and looking along the bottom at 61,000. That's all I've been doing the last couple of months, and it's worked out pretty well. The last trade was over here, back I think it was the 19th of April actually, when I chose to take a long because I thought we were showing some strength. I took a long. I took my first take profit over here at $67,000, and I was leaving the rest up for range highs. Now, unfortunately, we got rejected at the point of control. Last week, I told the group in Telegram that I was going to close my shorts. I was going to close my longs because there was just far too much weakness. I think it was one of these days over here. There was just far too much weakness being shown. And I didn't like the reaction, so I got out of my longs. I just didn't believe that we were going to rotate back up anymore. I also mentioned in my video that there was a short setup here. That as long as this valley area low was lost and it wasn't reclaimed, price was likely going to go sweep these lows at $59,000 level, right? So 59,200 for these lows, and then 59 for this. That was my target. I personally did not take the short though, but I did mention that there was a setup for those who wanted to take it. If you did, well, great. Now the short has worked out. I've been sitting tight. I'm absolutely fine with that. No problem. The question is, okay, well, where's price going to go now? First thing to mention is that on the monthly, the structure is still intact, right? If anything, we're probably coming down to form a higher low. Right, yeah, we're probably coming down to form a higher low. There's no reason to be bearish yet on such a higher time frame. The weekly is a little iffy, but we could probably just see an extended consolidation. Right now, the daily though, if this range is broken, then this actually is the start of a bearish market structure. We have had a structure shift. You can see here we had compared to this low, we had a lower low, then a lower high, and now we're making another lower low. Right. I don't want to be quick to jump to that conclusion though, because this dump just took place over the last 2 days. This could easily get bought up. We're still midweek right now. There's still 4 more days to go. It's going to be interesting to see if we do get bought up here. A sweep of range lows or a range deviation in one end to the other is really not that uncommon. It's very normal before the next leg up. You notice it happened over here. We had this range. Right, this was back in December into January of this year. We had a deviation of range highs, come back, go to the other end of the range, have a deviation of range lows, and then boom, we get bought up, push right back up. Right, same thing happened here. The range that we had for almost half of 2023. Right, this was the range high, and then range lows. You notice we had a deviation. We swept the range lows before going back to the highs, right? Same thing here. This was early 2023. We had this kind of range over here, and then we came all the way down to sweep the range lows of $22,000. We tapped 19.5 before pushing back up. So this could just be another instance of that, where we're sweeping range lows before we reclaim and go back up. If that is the case, then what I want actually is I want to see that $59,000 level reclaimed. So this level right here, I want to see hourlies and 4 hourly candles close back up above this. Right, that'll be my first signal that, hey, this is a show of strength. There's a good chance we bounce up. My first take profit in that instance would be $64,000, which is the current immediate resistance after 59. Now, question is, well, what if that doesn't happen, right? How deep can price actually fall in this case? So naturally, this is the next area of consolidation. So $52,000 to $54,000. That's going to be like a key area that I'm watching. Right, if we don't hold this level, then we're going back down to 48, possibly even down to 42. Really, 42 is a really key level for me if 54 doesn't hold. So 54, 48, and then 42. Those are my three levels that I'm really watching right now. If I actually... So these levels that I have out here, the 2021 range that we had between 30K to 69K, these are the volume profile levels, and it's coming in at $54,000 level, the value area high is. So I definitely want to see this level hold without a doubt. If not, then yeah, 48 is definitely coming, right? Let's see if we can get any confluence with that. Let's see. Yeah, so this was the 2021 range that I was talking about, right? We were basically ranging from 30K up to about 60K. So these levels correspond to that. But if I take, let me see, what are the uptrend levels looking like? Just draw a volume profile for the uptrend. Yeah, we've got the value area high coming in around 43, right? So that's definitely key. What if I update the entire range now? Okay, we're right at the value area high at 56. So it's going to be, yeah, it is going to be interesting to see how well this holds. But you see again that point of control coming in with 48. That's a key level again. So there's that 48 level that I'm talking about after the 54 level, and then there's 42 as well that I'm really interested in. If I drag it from here, that's also at 42. Yeah. So yeah, those are definitely going to be my key levels that I'm watching to the downside. Take a fib. We've got the 0.5 at 44, 618 at 38. Yeah, see that level again, 50. That's a 51.5 though. So that little consolidation area, that's going to be the 382 of this entire rise up. So it's definitely a level to keep in mind. What if I do it over more recent pumps from here? Because this is really when we started to go insane. Yeah, 54, 382. I can't. Yeah, so those I can't help but say that those are going to be my key levels. So I've got the 52 to 54 level. That's going to be the first one. Then the 47, 48 level, and then the 42, 43 level. Those really are my levels of interest for bounces if we continue to fall. Like I said, for me, the first sign of strength would be a reclaim of this 59,200 level, 59,000 level. If we can get closes above it, then I'm more inclined to believe that this was a range deviation or sweep to the downside, and we're likely going to push back up. That's the scenario that I would prefer because it would play into my preferred style of trading, which is trading the range. But if it doesn't, then yeah, those are the levels I'm going to watch next, 54, then 48, and then 42. Those would be the levels that I watch. Hopefully that video was helpful. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. Until next time, take care.